Hello, hello. Welcome to another pour. I have here a tray mold that I received as a gift, I believe, a long time ago. And I am going to try the wonderful idea that Rebecca from Art of Cheshire Cat, which I will link below, her idea of UV resin and stencils. She used a butterfly stencil, which I ordered a similar one because I want to try it as well. But in the meantime, in my stash from my card making days, I found this stencil, and I thought it would be kind of nice in this big size tray mold. So I'm going to just tape the ends here just to act as like a, oh, I'm not sure what you call it. You'll see why in a moment. And I'm going to use, oops, let me just put this just sort of secures it in place. Then I'm going to use this Sharpie pen in gold, and I'm going to trace, hope you can see this, trace this pattern. So it's this nib that I'm using. So I'm just going to follow this pattern. So it's going to take a while because I have quite a few places to go. I'll just do a few, and I'm pushing pretty hard. Okay. I think I'll go now into the center and work my way out. So what's nice about the stencil, it gives me, you know, like a guide to draw against. So I'll stop there. So I'm going to continue doing the rest and come back to you. Okay, because they were nice and big spaces, it was pretty fast to draw the outline. So now I'm going to remove the three sides. And then now I'm going to use this as a sort of a lever so that I can just gently, oh, not bad at all. So now let's see. So with some spots that got thicker, because because of the pressure, it's not even all the time, I take a little isopropyl alcohol and a little micro applicator, and just clean up to make it as pristine as possible. So you can use a toothpick or something sharp. I just like these micro applicators. So I'll just do a few here. Oops, this one was a big one here. Now I have to rewrite on that one. Let me try this one. This is a little bit sharper point. Let's see how that one works. So we get a bit more alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. I guess the other one worked better. Okay. Okay, cool. And then I might shave this down just a little bit. Yes. There we go. So it's pretty easy. Once I'm done cleaning it up, I'll come back to you with the next step. Okay, so I am going to use some from Resiners, UV resin, and their chameleon mica powder. So on the first one, first color choice, I am going to use this one, and I think it's called, oh, it's blue, purple, red. So let me put some UV resin in here. Now, Rebecca did this differently. She did the UV resin onto her stencil, onto her stencil piece in the mold, and then she powdered it, dusted with the powder. But I'm going to try it this way, only because I don't like all that mica powder spreading all over and then I have to clean it up. So I'm going to see if this will work. So, okay, I think I need a little bit more resin. And I'm going to do it in sections of placing it into the little, I'm going to call them cavities of the design. And then UV resin it with the light right away. And just see how it happens. Because sometimes it shrinks. The UV resin shrinks when I place it. So anyway, I'll finish mixing this up, bring back my mold, and we'll go to the next step. So I'm going to place a little bit in each petal, and then I'm going to UV resin it right away. I mean, with the light. When I say UV resin, that's what I mean. I have to tell you, I did try this before with a different stencil, and the spaces were too small. So it was a lot of work. And then when I went in to put the UV resin, the UV resin shrunk in size. So I'm thinking I need to do this and then immediately use the light to make it stay. So I'm pushing it as far to the edge of the line as possible. Before, see, it starts shrinking. So let me see if I can catch it in time and put my UV light over it. And I'm going to do it for, I think this one's 90 seconds. And then I'll just keep doing it. So I'll do one more and then leave you for a moment. Oops, I see a little bit here, not quite at the edge. So I'm going to push it. Try it that way. And I'll see what happens. Just want it to stay put. Ooh. Keep shrinking on me, so I'm just going to keep before it dries up or cures. Yeah, it's already curing. So I think this is a better way for me than how I was doing it yesterday. So let me do one more after this dries up or cures up. Oh, sorry, I don't need to have you wait. Okay, so that filled up pretty well. So now I'm just going to do all these colors. So I'm going to place this one here. Ooh, I've got to clean up this little thing. What happened here? Where did you come from? Okay. Let me see if I can do a thin layer. Now that cleaned up pretty well here. So let me put a little bit out here. And I just want to get it just to the edge, and then as quickly as possible place my lamp. It's amazing how quickly it shrinks. Okay, now quickly put this on. Whoops, let me get this little edge here. I'll put on my 90-second, come back to you, show you, and then I'll continue doing this. Okay, that spread pretty well. There's a couple holes or a couple spaces that are not quite filled in. So I'm going to try this. So first of all, I'm going to put a layer in here. And then when this runs out, I just keep, you know, mixing it. So they might be a little different. And this one, I'm just going to put it on the edge here. And then when I UV light this side, oh, I see a little thingamajig over there. The trick is to do it as fast as possible. So this is the last one I'm going to show you. And then I will come back when it's all done. So I'm going to use different color mica powders for each of these sections. Meaning, you know, a certain color for one pattern and then another, etc. Okie doke. Push that to the edge there. Oh, guess because it doesn't have a cavity. Okay, now I'm going to put this on real quick. And I'm going to just do 60 seconds. All right, catch you soon. So I wanted to show you how one first color is done. And what I did is, since this is kind of transparent, I lifted it up and looked underneath and to see where I might need a little bit extra. So therefore I added a little bit more, just as a trick if you want to try this technique. All right, so I'm going to do now these two colors and then come right back for the next step. Next step, using my Resiner's hand mixer. It has different areas for cranks and different levels for the mixer part, this little thing. So this cup has now 400 grams of Heyclear resin. It's just a resin I got for another project that didn't work. You just attach the crank in, and what I love is that this hand mixer fits into this size mixing cup and other mixing cups. So I'm going to gently stir it up for 5 minutes and I'll come back to you. And it mixes, what I love using this for is for large amounts of resin. So I'll keep stirring and come back to you for the next step. Oops. Can't find the off button again. Sorry. One of the things that I love about this machine, this hand mixer, is that it really makes the resin clear. I mean, there are some micro bubbles, but believe me, if I had mixed up this amount of resin with my hand, you know, with just a tool, it would have had a lot more bubbles. And this hand mixer comes with this mat that I'm going to take this off here. I'm trying to remove this piece. And then it just sits on this little silicone mat that comes with the hand mixer for the resin to drip. So let me get that off, let that sit for a bit. Okay, so now, believe it or not, the color that I'm thinking of for the background is white. So I'm just using, let me see, what is this? Resin dye paste from Decorum. I guess it's been used for 3D blooms, but since I had it and had quite a bit, I'm going to use it. Now, I could have used my hand mixer to mix this, but I didn't want white and make it too difficult for me to remove from the stirring part of that tool. So I'm just going to mix this white, see what kind of consistency, and then I'm going to add ice resin opals to it. So I was thinking. Now Rebecca picked a most perfect pink for her butterfly background, but that's because she had that wonderful red Super Shift mica powder. So anyway, I'm gonna mix this up some more get it to the nice white that I want and come right back. So I ended up adding some more of this white glitter into my white paste. So here comes the piece. It looks kind of like messy right now, but hopefully it's nice on the other side. And I should have picked a smaller mold, but oh my goodness. Oh well, 14 ounces. Okay, so here I go pouring, and I hope that I did enough and picks the right color. White. I've never done a white background. You know, I do all kinds of different other colors, like with chameleon powder or black or blue paste, and so I thought I'd do something different and do white, and boy do I hope those chameleon powder UV resin sections show up. So let's see if this was enough. Well, my glitter didn't quite show up, probably because it's white. Okay, I'm just going to keep scraping. Let's get as much as I can out of here. Yeah, so I probably could have used maybe, I'm going to just do this a little bit because it's kind of, yeah, probably, wow, I could have used another, I don't know, 14 ounces, so maybe, trying to think. I did the water thing where I poured water into the mold, you know, to see how much I would need, but anyway, we'll see. So I will let that cure and then see you for the unmolding. Okay, so this is cured. I didn't put enough layer. Ooh, I did. The sparkles came out. See, I added a little glitter. I have my sweet friends from Mexican Train Dominoes with me.
Oh, wow.
Doing a reveal. Oh,
that's
cool.
really gorgeous. Wow.
Oops. Get that off. So now,
Wow.
this was
That's very Christmassy.
oh, good idea. Yeah. So this was UV resin that I did, and I had to. That turned out pretty.
It did. Beautiful. That's beautiful.
And then I'll take them in for a close up. Right there. And so I want to see if the chameleon, because these were chameleon powders, they don't quite change here, but maybe if I turn on the light.
Oh, it looks like it could be a
like different,
deeper.
Yeah, like change color, you know. So not too bad.
Wow.
Not too bad.
Wow.